it's Matthew, and this is the Hot Wheels 2019 Flying Tigers 55 Chevy Bel-Air Gasser. In the background are a bunch of Gassers I could find in my collection. I know many of you guys always want to know what the hype is for all the Gassers. Well, here's a little history about them. Gassers have always been a really popular casting because they look cool and many collectors like the original drag racing cars. The 55 Chevy Bel-Air Gasser was designed by Brendan Vituski. In fact, if you follow him on Instagram, you can see that he's actually trying to build a real-life Chevy Bel-Air Gasser. The first Hot Wheels Bel-Air Gassers were made in 2013 and 3 were released that year: Primer Gray, Metallic Champagne, and Black. In 2014, they released this Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunt Gasser. Also in 2014, they made this RLC Candy Striper Gasser. This was limited to 4,000 made. This Candy Striper is worth a lot, and I was lucky enough to be able to trade for one. In 2015, an orange and a Zamac Gasser were released. They also made this Heritage Redline Gasser. In 2016, the Bel-Air Gasser was the RLC membership car, and there are 3 different versions. This black one was the rarest version. They made around 3,000 black version Gassers, 4,650 red versions, and 5,500 blue versions. In 2017, there was a Target Edition Gasser, a blue and red Gasser, and a Car Culture Gasser. They also released this 2017 Pittsburgh Nationals event Gasser. In 2018, we saw a lot of Gassers. I made a video on all the Gassers for 2018, so you can go check the link below to watch that video. Here are the Gassers from 2018. The 2 fan favorites, the black one being most hard to find, the 9-pack Amazon exclusive, the 5-pack Gasser, and the K-Day mail-in. In 2018, they also made this green Gasser and the Car Culture Drag Strip Demon set. They made 2 convention Gassers that year. This is from the Dallas convention, and this is from the LA convention. Also in 2018 is probably my favorite Gasser of all time, the Candy Cane Wonderland Gasser. This is the Mattel Employees Association dinner car. This one is pretty rare, but still not the rarest of them all. The rarest is probably the Bare Metal Heat Fleet. But so far in 2019, they made this Gasser and the Flying Tigers. So now let's get to the Flying Tigers. You can see that there are 12,000 made. So let's take the case off of this car. You can see on the back here it has some writing, so I'll read that when it's on the turntable. On the case you can see it says 55 Chevy Bel-Air Gasser and then Hot Wheels Collectors. So let's take it off of the case. So here's what it looks like with the case off. You can see it's a metallic green olive color, then a matte black roof, and then the moon eyes and tiger shark teeth, and the white military stripes right here. So now let's take this off of the base. In case you didn't know, the A stands for the weight class of the car, and here stands for what fuel it uses. And then also on this side, it says USA because this is a military car. Hot Wheels proudly salutes the flying aces of World War II with a spectacular design featuring one of our all-time favorite Gassers. Ready to light up the drag strip or the airstrip, this Hot Shot 55 Chevy Bel-Air comes ready for a combat with fangs out fighter plane, deco, and packed its very own ammo case. There are many planes that flew under the Flying Tigers, and they all had this logo with the teeth that was made to resemble a tiger shark. Flying Tigers was composed of pilots from the United States Army Air Corps, USAAC, Navy USN, and Marine Corps USMC. recruited under President Franklin Roosevelt. It's interesting how they put the moon eyes back here, when usually on the planes, they have it up here. This Flying Tigers Gasser is really amazing, but when you do compare it to the Candy Cane Wonderland Gasser, the Candy Cane Wonderland has so much more detail and a design that seemed like it was harder to manufacture. Also, the Candy Cane Wonderland is much more rare. When it is compared to the Candy Striper Gasser, both are amazing and both stand out. In this comparison, I will give the Candy Striper the win because, again, much less of the Candy Stripers were made. So where do I think this ranks with all these Gassers? It's definitely up there and a must-have for your collection, especially if you're into Gassers. I think this will always keep a good value to it, but never as much as the Candy Striper, Mia Candy Cane Wonderland, or the ultra rare Bare Metal. Overall, I love this Gasser and I'm super excited to have it part of my collection. So thanks for watching, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and tell me what you think about this Gasser compared to all the other Gassers.